Hello, my name is Andriy Ruzhinsky, and I'm a CELTA tutor who's going to run an interview with you and hopefully to run a CELTA for you. This is a homemade video to talk to you about the two documents that I have already sent you. And watching this video will save our time during the interview because this is the typical information that I normally give during the interview. So you can listen to it and look at these documents before the interview. The first one is called CELTA policy. And this is pretty much self-explanatory document that is talking about discrimination, equality and diversity, respect and consideration to students. I don't think I need to discuss it with you. If you just read it, it's absolutely clear that we will not tolerate the key thing is here. We will not tolerate discrimination or harassment on the basis of anything. Gender, gender identity, marital status, sexual orientation, race, color, nationality, etc. I hope it's clear. It's kind of common sense requirements. The only thing that I would like to tell you that if you're going to use for teaching, if you're going to use your own materials, please make sure that you discuss it with the tutors, because sometimes you won't just notice that there is some discrimination. We sometimes don't notice it. Let me give you an example. For example, if you say that this is a very talented young teacher, that's discrimination of age. Uh, yeah, so we need to be careful with that. So that's the only thing for you to remember. The rest, just please read it and remember it. This document requires much more attention from us. And I'm going to comment on this document now. This is the key and very important information about the course that you are supposed to receive during the interview. Let's just go over it one by one. This one, yes, you will be required to attend the whole course. The attendance is compulsory. Very soon you will understand that missing even one day will cost you a lot in terms of the amount of skills and knowledge that you will receive during this day. That's why please plan to attend everything. Technically speaking, you can miss a couple of days, but first it will be very difficult for you to make it up. And second, it can be done only for super serious reason. Super serious, like very heavy disease or somebody's death or something which we certainly don't wish you have during the course. The second one, the course is very intensive in nature and you will need to be in good health and will require resilience. Yes, this course is very intensive, and one of the most typical phrases I hear at the end of the course is that, yeah, I knew this course would be very intensive, but I couldn't even imagine how intensive it would be. Another phrase that I hear, I learned in this course, I learned more than I learned at university, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, you need to be in good health and you need to be ready to work really, really hard because this course is very intensive. See, apart from the classes that we will have normally from 9 to 5:30 every day, every working day, from Monday to Friday, we will be in the classroom, but then you will have a lot of homework, a lot, really a lot. It says here extra 15 hours a week. I think you will spend more, to be honest. So let's just be realistic because there will be homework for lesson planning, you will have assignments, you'll have resubmission of assignments, unfortunately. Quite often it happens. So please don't plan anything like no weekends, no evenings, just 4 weeks out of life 4 weeks will be only about CELTA. Um, D, you will be required to undertake a minimum of 6 hours teaching practice. These 6 hours will be split into 8 lessons, 45 minutes each. 4 lessons will be taught for lower level students, real adult students, older than 16. And 4 classes will be taught to higher level students. It can be intermediate or upper intermediate. For these two levels, you will work with 2 different tutors. One of them will be me, and the other tutor will be working with another TP group. So you will kind of move from one group of students to the other group of students, and also from one tutor to the other tutor. That's the Cambridge requirement. CELTA cannot be run by one tutor, so you will always have two. Um, 6 hours of observation of experienced teachers. Yes, most probably 3 hours will be live, and you will observe either tutors or experienced teachers teaching live students, your students. And also 3 hours we normally do as a video observation. That what normally happens. We'll see what will happen during the course. There are 4 assignments, and as you can see, 4 assignments. Yeah, that's the course requirement. Some people really don't like this idea because it brings a lot of extra work, but we cannot change anything. This is Cambridge requirement, and you can fail one assignment, and it doesn't affect the result of the course. You can also resubmit assignments, I told you already. But trainer's job is to give you super detailed feedback on what exactly you need to do to pass this assignment. Uh, Normally, at least 50% of assignments are resubmitted, at least, if not 70 or 80. And 99% of assignments, second submission or resubmission is successful because you just you do what trainers tell you in the feedback. So yeah, it will be there will be a lot of extra work, but don't worry too much about that you won't cope. You will, definitely will. On the other hand, attendance of the course will not guarantee getting the certificate. This is what it says here. Pass the course. So it means that this is a pass-fail course. It's not enough to just attend the course. You need to do quite a lot of things to meet the requirements, to meet the criteria, assessment criteria, and to get a certificate. There are 3 kinds of passes: Pass B, and Pass A. But I always say that our strategic aim to get a pass and not to think about Pass B, Pass A, because, from my even life experience, I can tell you that, yeah, it's kind of a good idea to have Pass B or Pass A, but it doesn't always bring you a lot of positive things. Okay, we will talk about it later. So anyway, my job is to let you know that this is not just attendance course, it's a pass-fail course. If you have any previous academic study or teaching experience, this is great, but it will not necessarily be particularly helpful. You need to understand that your educational or teaching background can be absolutely different from what we are teaching here, because CELTA is the course in communicative teaching, so in communicative methodology. That's why, yeah, if you have teaching experience and you have been to the classroom, you feel comfortable in the classroom, that's certainly a plus. If you have academic background, you have studied at some university and you've studied linguistics or teaching, that's also great. But don't expect don't expect this course to be super easy for you. Um, Everything is assessed in CELTA. We have the ultimate list of CELTA criteria, and this list will be available for you. You will have it. But you need to understand that everything will be assessed, not only your ability to teach, not only your language awareness, but also your overall professional attitude and behavior, which includes everything: punctuality, what your behavior in the classroom, everything. There is one universal word: professionalism, for the teacher. And this word means actually everything that teachers need to do and need to be, right? But on the other hand, you need to understand that tutor's role in the course is to help you. Our role is not to fail you. Trust me. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna help you a lot. If we see that you're at the risk of failing or at the risk of, if you're really struggling, we will have extra meetings with you. We will tell you what exactly you need to do. We will help you a lot with lesson planning, by the way, at the beginning of the course, and step by step, by the end of the course, we will give you more and more freedom in teaching. So that's why please expect tutors to help you as much as you need. But on the other hand, remember that tutors expect you to demonstrate independent attitude to planning and teaching by the end of the course. And the sooner you start doing it, the better. Um, yeah, the assessment requirements, as I said, they will be made transparent to you, and you will have the list of them in a special booklet called CELTA 5. We will introduce it later. This long paragraph, actually, it is about your own efforts. Your success on the course entirely is based on the individual candidate's efforts. So our job, tutor's job, is to help you, of course, to explain to you what you need to do, to give you guidance, to give you input, but we are not responsible for your passing and failing, because our job is to just simply assess and record your performance. Just, look at the criteria and to say, yeah, yes, done, 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 or not done, and then you're in trouble. Um, Speaking of the jobs after the course, uh, it is not automatical at all. So if you're taking this course in a specific center, it doesn't mean that you will receive a job offer. But who knows? Can happen. But please don't make any link between these two facts: taking this course in CELTA and having a job offer from this center. Uh, N and O, these are two things that we just need to know. Any mental or physical condition that might be affected by stress. For example, pregnancy, epilepsy, heart problems, and so on. It is not that we won't take you to the course because of that, but we just need to know if you have any problems, and we need to know how to help you. So please, please don't keep it secret. Just you need to let us know during the interview, okay? And you see, you have disclosed any impact that might have on my training, Cambridge English Center. So that's where you will put your signature here. And the last one, you don't have any criminal offense, uh, criminal background. I hope it's clear why. So this is the paper that I will ask you during the interview. I will ask you to sign. So please make sure that you read it carefully. And I hope I have given you enough information. If not, prepare your questions, and I will be happy to answer these questions during the interview. See you soon. Bye bye.